How's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA video, we're going to be talking about some more fallout from Rockstar's huge PlayStation 5 announcement, where they essentially confirmed that GTA 5 was going to be coming to PS5 in 2021, but also the impact that this has on GTA 6. We're going to be hearing from some industry insiders, Rockstar insiders, and a whole lot more. So that's kind of one of the secondary outcomes of Rockstar's big announcement that GTA 5 is coming to PS5 has on a future Grand Theft Auto title. And I honestly think it's probably bad news. And we'll talk about the specifics of that as we go on. However, I first want to actually take a listen to something that Jason Schreier said. You guys might know him from his work that he's done for many years at Kotaku, now at Bloomberg. He also is one of the hosts of his own podcast, the Triple Click podcast, which we'll actually be discussing in this video today. And they were talking about the entire PlayStation 5 reveal event on their latest podcast, which, by the way, if you want to check out the entire thing, I'll leave a link to it in the description. It's a really good podcast, especially if you're interested in video games, the business of video games. This is an amazing week to start listening because of all the console-related news. But they got on the subject of Rockstar's GTA 5 announcement, and they also talked about the impact this is going to have on GTA 6. So the audio you're about to hear is just a small snippet from the announcements, so we can kind of react to each of them.
I'm surprised that you weren't as excited as I was about the very first reveal. Which
yeah, same.
Thrilling.
The very first was a real bombshell. Gotta wonder what was the thought process behind this. It must have involved money somehow, because the first thing they showed was Grand Theft Auto 5, which came out in 2013. And the funny thing is,
a new question mark game? Question mark?
I think it would have been like totally cool and impressive if they had shown it running on PS5, but they were very deliberate about saying this is PS4 footage of the game, so they couldn't even show next-gen footage of it. Hello, baby. They couldn't even show next-gen footage of the game, which is hilarious. Yeah, she's pissed. My daughter is very upset about that. But yeah, they announced that it's coming to PS5 remastered next year, but didn't actually show us what it'll be like on PS5.
I was half expecting Skyrim to come after that.
Yeah, Skyrim's gonna come out
and
next.
Also Skyrim. Yeah.
I will say that I know a lot of people out there, especially a lot of like rabid GTA fans, probably skewing younger, have been upset because I said that GTA 6 was kind of early and was in early development and will be out for another few years. I think if GTA 5 coming out next year to PS5 isn't evidence of that, then like I don't know what else you'll believe, because GTA 6 is a ways away. Like I would not expect that game for, I mean, maybe like at the end of 2022, 2023 I think is more realistic for a game like that. Okay, so Jason is not alone when he kind of seems frustrated, but also laughing at the fact that that was the first thing shown off in this entire event. It wasn't even PS5 footage of GTA 5. It was on the PS4. And the trailer even featured footage from the PS3, which is crazy if you can believe that. And they essentially said that there was probably a large money transaction between Sony and Rockstar that ultimately made this happen. But what's interesting is his comments on GTA 6. And for those of you guys that haven't been caught up in the drama recently, there's basically been this war, if you could call it, between Jason, who is a very reputable video game journalist, news editor. He has probably a lot of sources in the video game field, and then Rockstar Games insiders that have basically been telling two different stories about GTA 6. Jason said that it's in early development, likely years away, and the insiders have been saying that it's over halfway done, 60 to 70% completed. And he's basically saying that this pretty much confirms that what he said is kinda true, and that it's very likely the game is going to be coming out in either 2022 or 2023 or beyond. And why does that make sense? Well, it's not going to come out before GTA 5 releases on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. That's just obvious. I also think it's obvious we're not going to hear about GTA 6 until that version of the game comes out.
Because if Rockstar were to make any sort of GTA 6 announcement, that would automatically kill any hype that Grand Theft Auto 5 on this new generation of consoles is going to have. And Rockstar obviously wants that to be the case. They want people to obviously buy the game, spend money on the shark cards that they're likely going to use in multiplayer, and they also confirmed that GTA 5 on those new systems is going to be getting so why would they then release GTA 6 in the same year or even the following year? So it does sort of spell bad news for Grand Theft Auto 6 releasing sometime soon, and I think bad news even hearing about the project altogether. And I know that's probably the most frustrating part is we, in the back of our minds, know that GTA 6 is like 99.9% in development. But the fact we haven't heard anything from Rockstar is the most frustrating part. I feel like people would be somewhat satisfied if we just got a newswire post from Rockstar saying the next Grand Theft Auto is in development, we're working on it, we've got a couple of things we want to get out the way first, but it'll be coming soon. Be patient. I feel like if they just told us that, or gave us some sort of drama, entire saga, really over the last couple of months and years, is really starting to add to the frustration. Now, speaking of Rockstar insiders, we actually heard from one of those insiders, Tez Funds 2, who actually had this to say on a topic created on the GTA forum site about what Jason had to say. He said, "That's what I figured too. It's more plausible now due to the pandemic. I still hope for a 2022 release. As for what he said in the article, I suspect that was a simple misunderstanding. If it truly was in early development, as in production just started, it will take several more years to arrive without a doubt. Take Red Dead Redemption 2 for example. Its recording sessions lasted 6 years, but I think that was because the gang played a major part. A similar case could happen with the next title. If the game has more than one protagonist, plus whether the game allows each protagonist to have a choice establishing a family relationship with specific games. Anyways, we can't foresee the future. Things could change and we might see it coming sooner than we think. It all depends on what measures would Rockstar take once this pandemic is dealt with." And that's another variable that I think is very hard to predict here. And that's still why I'm giving Rockstar the benefit of the doubt. Now, they have had this idea planned for a long time. The GTA 5 was going to be coming out on PS5. That's not something that happens overnight. That probably takes years, if not months of planning. But as far as them talking about GTA 6, I can understand why they might want to put that on hold, especially with what's going on right now in the world. So I still am going to give Rockstar the benefit of the doubt for now. But I think because of that and the fact that GTA 5 was announced for the PS5, I think that even if they did have news to share on GTA 6, it's something that they won't tell us until again after the game has officially come out for the next generation systems, Xbox Series X and PS5, which again is ultimately bad news for those of us that are big time fans of the Grand Theft Auto series, which I imagine is almost every single person watching this video. And even if Grand Theft Auto 6 was going to be Rockstar's next game, it's unlikely they would have even showcased it at the PS5 event. Because a game like that would have been monumental. It would have overshadowed probably even the PS5 releasing altogether. Certainly all the other games that would have come out. And because of that, he ended up saying this. As others stated, I hardly think it's GTA 6. I mean, the work from home policy most likely created obstacles within the process of setting up announcements. It's not like we will get a whole new trailer that showcases parts of the game. What we're likely to get is a simple GTA 6 hashtag tweet or a blank picture showing the logo of the next title. That's exactly what Rockstar did with GTA 5. It's what they did with Red Dead Redemption 2. It's honestly what I expect them to do with Grand Theft Auto GTA 6 subreddit by a user, Boza Derelict. And it's essentially a possible development timeline for GTA 6 regarding the current situation. And I'll put it to you guys on the screen right now. So keep in mind this is just speculation, but you guys can see the periods there pre-production, which is taking place in 2018, 2019, production, which would be happening right now, sort of 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023, and then sort of halfway between 2023 and 2024, that's when the game would be polished, marketed, and post-production would occur. And this honestly makes sense, especially given with what Rockstar announced the other day. Because if you think about it, sometime in 2021, GTA 5 on the PS5 is going to be released. And again, I've said that there's no way we hear from Rockstar and GTA 6 until that happens. So once that comes out, I really do believe it'll be full steam ahead for the next Grand Theft Auto. And you guys can see some of the things that happens during that, like getting the first trailer, getting the first gameplay video, having a release date announced, etc. So you guys can let me know in the comments down below if you think this possible development timeline is accurate, or at least you think it could be accurate. And do you think that's when we will likely get GTA 6? Not only according to this, but also what Jason Schreier and other Rockstar insiders have had to say on the entire situation as well. But anyways, that is all the information that I have got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about everything we discussed in this video today and more. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys